Hey, what's going on everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video you're just going to be joining me on my journey to consolidate and conceal all the mining rigs in the corner of my house right here. It's a beautiful, cool day, good day to get working, and we just need to get started. So we already have the grow tent assembled. We have the extra mining rig right here, and those who follow the channel already know what this is, but we need to get everything turned off, disconnected, rewired, reconnected, and configured. And especially because the 6 GPU frame won't be able to sit in the tent on the side of these rigs, we need to shut these off, move the 5 GPUs over into this mining frame here. Now, you know how you have that feeling where you're like, okay, I got everything, I'm good to go, but then all of a sudden you bump into a situation and you find out you didn't have everything? I kind of feel like that's going to happen today. So instead of just filming every little bit, we're just going to go ahead and get the ball rolling, get things disconnected, powered down, and start moving along. The biggest key is to minimize downtime, because I don't want to be down all day, but we just need to get this done so that way we can keep my house cool before summer comes back. It's nice and cool today, hit 32 degrees here in North Florida last night, but my wife is going to be upset when summer rolls around and we're hitting 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the main area of my house. So not a good thing. So let's just shut down everything, clean up this area. I might do a little bit of vacuuming, so bear with me. We'll see how things go. So I took a time out. As you can see, the 6 GPU frame is disassembled, wires, cables, risers, USBs, all that stuff, because again, I knew this was going to bite me in the butt. I forgot that Red Panda, Hobbyist Miner, a number of others advised me of this. I don't have a PDU that can slot this in, and of course the connectors to these are special. These are special ports. I tried swapping out the HP server power supply for one of these. It didn't want to slot in very easily. I may try it again, but it may need some extra love or attention anyway. So I need to find either something that can handle this or a roundabout way to adapting it to what I already have on my PDU, because I don't want to spend an extra $200 on my PDU. My concern is if I get something like this, even though it's a good gauge, you know, will it be able to provide all power for all 3 servers? So I'm going to confirm that, go through some voltage readings, some power ratings, and then go from there. And especially now I'm going to have to wait. So this rig may be down for a while. We'll have to wait and see. But it's at least getting started. It's not going to be full, but we got to make sure that everything is up and running. So I'll probably leave this alone on a side here. Make sure it gets up and running first before I go adding it to the tent, and then kind of go from there bit by bit, little by little. But if I can get these 2 rigs back in there, that'd be good. The Nvidia system, I realized that the power was split between the server power supply that was on the 6 GPU rig and the main power supply that was on this rig. And of course I just need to make sure that everything's working, the overclocks are right, because once you change or disconnect GPUs, that resets the PCIe IDs, and that can cause issues, especially like applying a 3080 overclock to a 1660 Super will not be good. So I'm going to catch that in Hive and then continue jamming along. All right, everyone, status update. Been test fitting to test the grow tent. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything with this rig for now. I do have the part that I need to connect. Very weird connection style on these power supplies. Like, I was expecting it to be our normal C14, but it's not. It's some weird European plug. I'm not exactly sure. LS26. I've never seen anything like that. So anyways, I got the adapter. It'll be here Tuesday. For now, we already got the hole cut. I'm gonna have it go, some air is gonna go out through the soffit, and then some air is gonna go up and through the, obviously the roof, and then it's gonna be vented out through vents set up in the attic. I had to move my AMD shelf over, so no longer equally spaced, but it's whatever, because this is where the tent's gonna sit. So let's go ahead and finish that. My buddy Ed's been helping me out, move the installation out of the way, drilled some holes first where I wanted to put the hole, and then I used this Irwin knife to cut the sheetrock into position. Obviously I got fiberglass all over my arm, so I'll take a shower later, but it's time to move everything we need and my buddy Ed to help me out. So we're going to continue on with that. There it is. It's not in its final form. Obviously we got to get this bad boy going. I already got the adapter ordered for this. Really weird outlet. Never seen that before. I don't know the name. I'm sure I could look it up, but I didn't spend much time on it because I was more worried about getting that up and running. So just gotta wait on these. Eventually I have some more GPUs to fill the other slots. The 720 CFM fan is sitting right here. It's actually sitting on the bar, so it's got some, that's why it's crooked right now, but it's pretty good and it goes right out there. Now, you know, the biggest thing is the cord was only so long, so I need a better extension cord because this is my yard one. I'll get that swapped out. It's not as long as I would like it to be because it's got to get to the outlet over there. Had to use a old school switch, and actually that's a 10-100 megabytes per second switch, not a 10-100-1000 or gigabit switch. And it doesn't really matter because for mining you don't really need that much. If you want a video on that, let me know in the comments below. But everything is up and running. Obviously I'm missing out on a good amount of hash rate with these 5 cards not running at the moment, but it'll be up and running Tuesday. In the meantime, in between time, this gives me the capability to test and tune and make sure that everything is good to go. I gotta get some Velcro stickers to make sure the flaps of the vents on the back and side stay open, because they're not right now. I have Ethernet cable already ran. I got an extra power cable already ran for when I have the adapter I need come in, and then we're gonna put the Octominer on top. Now I know my buddy Chump Change told me to put it at the bottom and then put the VADA frames on top, but we'll see how it goes with it on top and then kind of go from there. But that ASRock card is really toasty right now, with that cooler not really having any air to suck in right here. But inside the tent it's only 91. It is very cold outside. It's actually 32 degrees. So the real test is when it warms up here in Florida. I mean, you can see that ASRock GPU is not liking that. So I'm gonna check the memory clocks, maybe detune it a little bit, move the frame a little bit more to the left and see what we can do. If I could cut that painter stick that's holding the shorter cards on the Nvidia system, yes, I could flip the bar. I'm not gonna tear down everything and flip it. Stop telling me to do that. But if I could cut the painter stick just a little bit, I could put a box fan, that guy, over here. But yeah, that is the final update for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Got the hole venting all the hot air out. Obviously I don't need it right now because it's 32 degrees outside, so we'll see what happens when it actually gets nice and hot here in Florida in the future. So do me a favor, on the way out everybody, please hit the like button. Don't forget to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description, and some of it which may be linked to my fellow colleagues and their Amazon affiliate stores, to where you can buy some of the parts featured in this build. And you all have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.